Hey guys, I am so excited today to be showing you the products that I got in the Sephora VIB sale. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link that video up here if you would like to check it out. But today I'm basically going to be focusing on those products that I picked up, which are from Lys Beauty, and I am really excited because I've been using these products. So I decided not to do like a first impressions video. I wanted to use them a few times and then show you how I use them and that kind of thing. First impressions videos are kind of fun in a way, but I don't find a lot of value in them because it's not really giving you the full picture of the products. It's just a first impression. And I like when especially if I'm focusing on a brand in particular, I want to give you like a more accurate picture of what the products really work like and, things that I've discovered about them. So that is what we are doing. And I want to tell you a little bit about Lys Beauty. It stands for Love Yourself, which starting out is already, I think, an awesome thing. This is a Black woman-owned company, and it is a clean makeup company sold exclusively at Sephora. So this is one of Sephora's clean beauty brands that they carry. The products are cruelty-free and vegan, and the company is a proud supporter and participant of the sustainability movement. So they are very big about their packaging and everything like that being good for the environment and the products being good for you. There are plant-based, natural plant-based ingredients that go into these products so that they're safe for your skin. You're not putting a bunch of junk onto your skin. Your skin is your largest organ. And so when you think about when you put toxic things on it, it is just soaking it into your entire body. And so I love what this brand stands for. You will notice all of their packaging and everything is triangle, and that is the Delta symbol, which stands for change. And so I think that's an awesome thing. They talk about on their website about realizing that you can make positive changes in your life at any time. And that's a great thing. And so I am just so excited about this particular brand because all of their products are under $30. Now, the premise of my channel is being glamorous on a budget. And so if you've been paying any attention to what drugstore prices are rising up to, you will realize that the prices of this brand, which is sold at Sephora, when I think Sephora, I think expensive. Typically for me, in my budget, I do not really shop at Sephora. I bought these products because I had a gift card and I thought, you know what, it was a brand I was interested in anyway. And because the products are so reasonably priced, I was able to get quite a few of them. So I was very excited about that. And so that is why I purchased them. And I'm so glad that I did. So their price point is a very important element to me. And I know a lot of you are the same way. So I hope that you will be excited to discover these products along with me if you don't already know about them. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into it, okay? So first off, I must admit, I tried using these samples of the Triple Fix Serum Foundation before, and my skin had been freaking out because I was trying some new skincare products and my face was not having it. So I was having a lot of dryness and stuff, and I didn't feel like it was fair to this product to, show it or like base my feelings on it off of that. So I didn't want to do that. So today I'm actually going to use shade MN5, which I believe is medium neutral 5. And then I'm kind of going to use, they do have concealer. They do sell a concealer, but I do not have that. Whoops. Oh no, I tore this weird. So I am going to use just the light neutral 6 so LN6 as a concealer. So I used a brush the other times. That is what I typically use for foundations and stuff, but I didn't necessarily love the way the brush was laying it down, and I was having a lot of pilling issues, which I wondered if maybe too was a combination of the skincare and all that kind of stuff. Also, I typically use a gel-based moisturizer, and so I wasn't sure if that was causing the issue. So this time I used more of a cream moisturizer, and so we're gonna see how that does. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to use a beauty sponge instead because I felt like maybe the moisture, having a damp beauty sponge to, spread things out might work a little better and keep me from having like that dry or pilling kind of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just be quiet and speed it up a little, and I'm gonna dot it on my face like I normally would, and I'm gonna start buffing it out with my sponge here, bouncing it out, and we will see, I'll come up and show you. I am having a tiny bit of pilling, but nothing like with the brush. So it's nothing that, like with the brush, I couldn't even wipe it away. And so, yeah, this is nothing like that. So I'm going to add some more. It's looking good so far. Looks like it's sitting well on my skin. Okay, things are looking pretty good. It looks like my skin, but just evening it out some, which that's what I'm looking for. I don't like heavy foundation. I typically wear skin tints, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, that's kind of really what I'm looking for. The shade might have been slightly dark for me, but that's okay. So now I'm going to use the lighter shade and use it as like a little concealer. Okay, I don't really wear much concealer, so for me, that using that lighter foundation just a little bit in some areas works for me. So this is what we're looking like. Okay, and then, oh, and I will mention their foundation is $22. So this Serum foundation is $22. I want to let you know the prices of everything as I use it so that you know. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing, shall we? Next up is going to be the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. Mine is in Resilience, which is translucent. There are different colors, so pay attention to that when you place your order. The packaging is so beautiful, but it does get your fingerprints all over it. And this is what the powder's like. So you can probably see I've been using that. So I'm going to just take some and set kind of my under eyes and that kind of stuff, but I'm going to leave, I like to put on a little translucent powder after the blush, but I still like to set my under eyes and stuff real quick with the powder before I move on to that. And like around my nose, because I get very oily there. So the places where I get really oily and stuff, I like to kind of just go in right away. So I use this big Real Techniques powder brush and just lightly swipe it underneath my eyes there. And then let's go ahead, and that is, and the setting powder is $18. So you know that price. And do you see what I'm saying? $22 for the foundation, $18 now for the setting powder. So next I'm going to show you the No Limits Matte Bronzer. I have the shade Motivate, which is the light shade. Again, fingerprints, but totally worth it. And this is what that looks like. I just washed all my brushes yesterday, so they look fabulous as they're coming out. They were looking seriously rough. Now, I do have a little color right now. We had a nice day and we were outside all day. And so I do have my skin tans very quickly. So I do have a little color from that. So I am using more than I did the first time that I used this because, you know, my skin is obviously more tan. However, I love that this just gives me an extra flush, but it's not like, oh, she has bronzer all over her face. You know what I'm saying? So I Really, really love it. And when my skin is lighter, same thing. I don't have to worry about it being like overwhelmingly bronzed. So I really like it. It's a very good shade for my skin tone. And that is $18. The bronzer is $18. And then next we have the Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Kindness. Now this one is a little bit different packaging, as you can see. And this is the color. Beautiful. And I like to just take my blush brush, tap it around in there, and then start buffing it out. I love the shade. It's very buildable. So you don't have to worry about, again, going in and it being way too much. It's very buildable, this particular shade. I can't speak to the other ones because I don't have them, but this particular shade is. And so as you can see, this is with some blush. This is without. So right now it's just a very subtle flush of blush. But you can, you know, build that up as much as you want to. So I am going to build it up a little bit more. And now it's just this very beautiful peachy tone. So I'm going to match the other cheek. I always like to add some to the top of my nose for that lovely little sun-kissed look. And voila. Now, some people like to use a damp, you know, like beauty sponge to apply this. I think that I haven't tried it that way because I prefer brushes for things. And so that's typically what I do. But also too, if you ever do where you know, put it on, you're like, oh, that's way too much. You can just bounce out with your beauty blender, and that helps kind of, you know, chill things out a little bit if it got a little awry. So, and their blush, $16. And there are several different shades. I want more. And yeah, so definitely I'm going to be checking that out. And then the last product I want to show you is their Aim High Multi-Use Liquid Highlighter. And I got mine in the shade Brave. So it's a beautiful champagne color. You will notice the triangle packaging makes its way throughout the line, which I think is super fun. And so what I like to do here is just pop some on my finger, and I just dot along where I want it to go. And with this, I just use my fingers. So I just start buffing it out. Do you see? It's just a subtle, beautiful glow. Then I will take some on my nose, because I always like to put a little on my nose. Same thing, just use my finger. Again, nice and subtle glow. A little on my cupid's bow. You can build it up. There are a few different shades, and these are $19 for the liquid highlighters. So as you can see, I just have a little bit of lip balm on, just using these products, not putting anything on my eyes at all. I don't have brows. I don't have any kind of, you know, eyeshadow. I don't have mascara, anything. But I think even just using these products, and especially if you are somebody who is a very minimalist with makeup, it just gives your skin just a little something, you know, it evens it out. The blush, because that shade, that Kindness shade, just has a like a really like natural kind of flush color to it. it just, yeah, it makes you look like you're sun-kissed. And I absolutely love, oh, I did not do this though. I like to then take the translucent powder again at the end, and I just do a quick once over on everything. Kind of just helps set the blush there, and good to go. So I love that these products are simple, they're quick and easy to use. And like I said, depending, you just decide what kind of tools you prefer. I like brushes, but a lot of people like to use beauty sponges. A lot of these products you can use, the cream products you can use your fingers with. So it's really just finding how you like to use it. But I would be absolutely fine going out like this without even doing anything to my eyes or anything. It just makes me feel a little more put together and glowy, and just makes my skin look nice and even and pretty, I feel like. And so I, like I said, have used these products now quite a few times. I think this is my 5th time using them. So kind of familiar with them. And I just feel like they're very easy to use. And I love that I know that they are clean. So they're made with good ingredients, you know, that are good for my skin. And I like the brand's mission as far as, you know, taking care of the environment. And I love that they are big on having their price point be something that's affordable for more people. And that excites me. So I can't wait to hear what you guys think of how things look. Do you own any of these products? Do you think you're going to pick any of them up? If you have some and you have some suggestions for like some of the, maybe some of their products that I don't have, because they do have lip products. They don't have any eyeshadow or anything yet. I'm hoping that's to come. But they do have lip products, concealer, like I mentioned. They have a primer. So they do have other products that I didn't showcase here, but I just wanted to get kind of like some base products to try them out and see what I thought of the brand. And so far, I absolutely love it. I think it just makes your skin look amazing, and who doesn't want that? And so here we are, Triple Fix Serum Foundation. It's with HA, which I believe is hyaluronic acid, turmeric, and ashwagandha. So light to medium coverage, natural skin-like finish, and vegan. So like I said, the shade that I put on today was a little darker, but I had some color to my skin, so that's why. So I think the lighter one that I used for the concealer, that was what I had used before I got some color, and that matched my skin pretty well then. So, but this might be slightly darker than, but then again, I don't really feel like it is. I feel like it matches nice into my neck and my chest and stuff. So maybe that would be definitely my shade. Again, so that shade was MN5. So I'm assuming medium neutral 5, but MN5 is what I have on my skin right now. And I used LN6 as like a concealer. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, and I purchased these with my own money. This was not like a sponsored video or anything like that. Like, this is all stuff I bought. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.